Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. In this box actually that you are seeing, there you can see the reflection of light is taking place, right? That is why I have made this box so that I do not write anything in this box. If I write it, then you cannot see. Okay, that is why I have marked the place to avoid the writing there. Now, if you remember, in the last class we studied tone and note, right? So if there is only one frequency, then it will be called a tone. Okay. Now let us say we have tone 1 and tone 2, and both of them together are producing a note, that is note 1. We have another two tones, tone 3 and tone 4, they together are forming note 2, right? Okay. Then both of the notes together will form a chord. Okay. Now if this chord is pleasant to hear, then I will call this concord, and if it is not pleasant to hear, then I will name this as discord. Okay. Concord can be also called as consonance, and discord, the other name of discord is dissonance. Yes, you want to say something?
Sir, Abdul Baire Darari se.
Oh, acha. Okay. Acha, you can also see who are waiting.
Na sir.
So Abdul gave message.
হ্যাঁ sir.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, ওকে, তোমরা দেখতে পারলে ভালো হতো, then you could have informed me and I could have, because sometimes I'm explaining and I do not notice if anybody is waiting. Okay, so this is that. Okay, understood this one. More than one tone will form a note, and more than one note will form a chord, and if that chord is pleasant to hear, then it will form a consonance or concord, and if it is not pleasant to hear, then it will form discord or dissonance. Okay. Now, I would like to go back a little to the topic that we were discussing in the last class, that is overtone and harmonic. I felt that I could not discuss the topic properly. Oh, I mean, box. That's okay. I will draw the box again. As I can see, the box was here. Okay. Now, sorry. This is the topic of grade 10. Current electricity. I was teaching them grade 10. Today we are studying wave, right? Okay. So if you remember, I will write couple of frequencies. Okay. 256, 268, 502, 512, 620, 768, 1020, 1280. Okay, so these are all frequencies. Okay, all frequencies. So these all are separately a tone. 256 hertz, this is a tone. A sound of 268 hertz, this is a tone. Okay. Now let us say all of them together are forming a note. Okay, we know that more than one tone forms a note. So in one note, let us say this much frequencies are there. Okay. Now out of all the frequencies, the lowest one will be known as fundamental frequency, if you remember. The lowest one will be fundamental frequency. Now the lowest one is considered fundamental frequency. Definitely all other frequency will be greater than that, right? Because I have taken the lowest one as fundamental. So all other frequency that are above this one will be known as overtone. Overtone, right? Now among this overtone, couple of frequencies will be there which will be known as harmonic, right? So when we will call it harmonic? See, the multiple of fundamental tone. Multiple of fundamental tone means, see, 256 into 1 gives us 256. 256 into 2, it gives us 512. 256 into 3, what do we get? 768 maybe, right? And 256 into 4, what we will get? Can you do the calculation? 4 4 is 60. 6 4 5 20. Okay, whatever it is. So you can see that 512, it is a multiple of 256, right? So 512.
Sir, 1024.
1024.
24.
Acha, let us consider this 1020 as 1024. Okay. Then what is happening? Another multiple of 256 is 768. This one, and if I multiply by 4, it is coming 1024. You say. So this is another one. So these three are overtone already, but these are also named as harmonic because they are multiples of the fundamental tone. Okay, this is what I tried to explain, but I thought the video ended because I could explain it properly. So do you have any doubt in harmonic and overtone? Okay, important question. I told you that from here an important question always appears in the exam, that is all the harmonics are overtone but all the overtones are not harmonic. Let us say 512, this is harmonic but this is overtone also, but 502, this is overtone but not harmonic. Okay, so I hope this is clear and you can use this example to explain or answer that question. Anybody has any question? Rifat is waiting. Acha. So anybody has any question regarding this harmonic and overtone? No, I guess. Acha, I wanted to ask you, do you have the PDF of this book? Your HSC physics book? Do you have the PDF of it? I needed the soft copy. Some of you might have. If anybody have, kindly raise your hand. I will give you my mail ID. Can you mail it to me? At first, I want to know, anybody has?
Sir, আমার হার্ড কপি আছে।
Hard copy to book না, ওটা তো আছেই আমার কাছে। Not that. I just wanted to know soft copy. That's okay. Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you one more thing. 1024. Okay. So here you can see that so many harmonics are there, right? Out of that, you know, this one will be called octave. Okay, octave is that tone which has the double of the frequency of the fundamental tone. See, fundamental tone is 256. The double frequency of this one, okay, that tone will be known as octave. Okay, that means the ratio of the frequency will be 2:1. We will see it at some later time also, no problem. And this is called second harmonic. Okay, see, we have multiplied it by 2, so this is second harmonic. This is third harmonic, this is fourth harmonic, it will go like that. Okay, so number of the number that is multiplied with the fundamental tone, it will be that harmonic. Okay, see, it is third harmonic, this is fourth harmonic, so we will go like that. Sir,
এখানে ওরা বলছে যে 256 এর ফান্ডামেন্টাল, এটা হচ্ছে সেকেন্ড,
512 is the second, octave is the second harmonic, right?
এটা হচ্ছে থার্ড, ফোর্থ কোন?
ফোর্থ এরটা ওরা আসলে দেয় নাই, দেখো আমি কিন্তু এই যে 1020 লিখছিলাম ফার্স্টে, তাই না? বিকজ বইতে 1020 দেয়া, ওটা তো কোনো হারমোনিক না। আমি দিছি 1024 টু শো ইউ দ্যাট দিস ইজ দ্য ফোর্থ হারমোনিক। দেন এটার উপরে ওরা আরেকটা লিখছে, সেটা হচ্ছে 1280। ইফ ইউ মাল্টিপ্লাই 256 by 5, you will get 1280. So as you have multiplied by 5, this is fifth harmonic. Okay, so first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, fifth harmonic, it will go like that. Okay, actually first there is nothing called first harmonic because the first one is the fundamental tone only. Okay,
sir,
bolo.
octave কি multiply into 2 fundamental unit?
Yes, fundamental tone এর double যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে octave.
Okay.
Achha, okay. Now the next topic that we are going to study is musical interval. Musical interval. It is the ratio of the frequency of the two tones. ratio of the frequencies of two tones. Okay, now let us say A, B, C, D. Okay, they are tones and the frequency of each we know. This one has frequency of F1, this is F2, this is F3, and this is F4. These are the name of the tone and these are the frequency for it. Okay, now if I tell you, okay, find out the musical interval for A and B. Okay, musical interval. Okay, musical interval between B and A. Okay, B and A is equal to, what is the frequency of B? F2, right? So F2 divided by frequency of A, that is F1. So F2 by F1, the ratio, right? We already said that the ratio of the frequencies of the two tone. So A and B are two tone. If I want to find out the musical interval between them, I will just take the ratio of the frequency. In the similar manner, if I want to find out the musical interval between C and B, okay, then the frequency of C is F3 and B is F2, so it will be F3 divided by F2. And similarly, if I want to find out for D and C, it will be F4 divided by F3, isn't it? Okay, now this one I have taken, for the successive tone. Okay, for দুইটার জন্য. What if I tell you to find out the frequency for A and D? Sorry, not frequency, the musical interval. Okay, if I tell you to find out the musical interval for A and D, then what you will do? I will write it here. Okay. Musical interval I have written in short. Okay, musical interval between D and A will be, what is the frequency of D? F4, right?
F4 by F4.
So F4 and A is F1. So F4 divided by F1. Now this F4 by F1, can I write this one in this way? That F4 by F3 into F3 by F2 into F2 by F1. Can I write it in this way? Anybody has any doubt that I cannot write in this way? See, F3 will cancel, F2 will cancel each other. Ultimately, it will be F4 by F1 only, right? Now, if it is the same, then what is the purpose of writing in this way? See, from here, I can say the musical interval of any two tone, okay, is equal to the product of the intermediate musical interval. See, the musical interval between these two tone is this, right? Now this one is equal to the product. Product means multiplication of the intermediate musical interval. F1 থেকে F4 এর মাঝখানে যেসব মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভেল গুলো আছে না, দেখো A থেকে যদি তুমি D তে যেতে চাও, at first A থেকে B তে যদি যাও, এটা হবে F2 by F1, then F3 by F2. দেখো এখানে সবগুলাই কিন্তু আছে, ঠিক আছে? If you notice F2 by F1, this is for B and A. Then F3 by F2, this is for C and D, right? Then D and C, F4 by F3, this is F4 by F3, so C and D. তো A থেকে যদি আমরা D তে আসি, দেখো A and D. Okay, if I want to find out the musical interval between these two, I can take the product of the intermediate musical intervals, right? So these all are musical intervals, right? F4 by F3, this is a musical interval. F3 by F2 is here, F2 by F1 is here. So if I take the product of all of them, then I will get the musical interval for any two. Okay, this is also important for 2 marks question. Okay, this is written in page number 550 in your textbook. Kindly go through that part. 550. The topic starts from the bottom of 549 page, okay, and it is up to the first 3 line of 550 page. Kindly go through this part and let me know if you have any doubt.
এটার জন্য এরকম হয়েছে, এটার জন্য হবে না?
কোনটার জন্য?
নিচেরটা
যে কোনো দুইটা। তুমি মনে করো
দুইটা।
দেখো যে কোনো, আমি তোমাকে if you have doubt I will explain in another way, no problem. মনে করো তুমি এখন B আর A না, তুমি এখন কোন দুইটা নিছো বলো তো? তুমি A আর C নিছো। তাহলে A আর C এর মাঝখানে কি আছে? A আর C টাকে আমি AB BC দুইটা পার্টে ভাঙতে পারি না? তো এই দুইটার যে মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভ্যাল, এই দুইটা মাল্টিপ্লাই করলে আমি আসলে আনসার পেয়ে যাব।
AB না,
দেখো
AB হচ্ছে
C and A, এটার মাঝখানে মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভ্যাল কি হওয়ার কথা? C এর জন্য ছিল F3 ডিভাইডেড বাই A এর জন্য ছিল কি F1 না? এখন এইটাকে আমি কি লিখতে পারি? দেখো তো C আর A এর মাঝখানে একটা B আছে না? তো AB এর জন্য মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভ্যালটা কত ছিল দেখি বলো তো? F2 বাই F1, এবং BC এর জন্য এটা কি ছিল?
BC হচ্ছে
F3 বাই F2। তুমি দেখো তো এই দুইটা যদি আমি এখন মাল্টিপ্লাই করি, ওকে, যদি মাল্টিপ্লাই করি it gives me that F2 আর F2 কাটাকাটি করে F3 by F1 I get this one, right? So এখানে যেটাই আমাদেরকে টোন বা নোট দেয়া হোক না কেন, সরি টোন এখানে, তো সেটাকে আমরা কি করতে পারবো? এটা মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভ্যাল যদি বের করতে হয় তাহলে ইন্টারমিডিয়েট, এর ইন্টারমিডিয়েট মানে কি মাঝখানে, এদের মাঝে যে মিউজিক্যাল ইন্টারভ্যাল গুলো আছে সবগুলোকে আমি প্রোডাক্ট করে দেব, তাইলে এটা বেড়ে যাবে। ওকে okay. Then I already discussed about this chord, concord and discord, okay, and then we have a couple of table, okay. Before I discuss about this musical scale, I want you to go through it first, okay, and I don't want to waste any time in this class. That is why I would like to request you to go through this part today, and about musical scale inshallah I will discuss tomorrow. Okay, if you read these paragraphs beforehand, then it will be easier for you to understand when I discuss about this, okay. So kindly go through this paragraph, you know, for 9.8 this article, go through this one today, also 9.19 and 9.20, okay. I will start discussing from 9.21 now, vibration of a string, okay. In between these three articles I request you to go through and let me know if you have any doubt, and if nobody has no doubt, then we can, you know, continue whatever we are doing now, okay. So vibration of a string we already know, right? Practically, if I give you a practical example, guitar, okay, in guitar vibration of a string occurs, okay. We vibrate the string using the fingertip, right? So you can imagine that. In acoustics, yeah, acoustic guitar, okay, some guitars are called acoustic guitar. In acoustics, by string we mean a flexible part of any material with uniform area of cross section whose length is much greater than its area of cross section. Now I will explain this line part by part, okay. Now flexible part, flexible means it is not rigidly attached, okay. If you want you can vibrate it, okay, that means it is flexible to vibrate. If something is not flexible, it is very tightly attached on both the end, then you cannot make it vibrate, it is not flexible, okay. So flexible means you can make it vibrate, okay, of any material with uniform area of cross section. Now if you take a look at this marker, you know, the area of cross section is not equal. See, in this part it is very you know, thick, it is greater, but in this front part you will see the area of cross section has decreased. We can think about this one using the diameter also. Here the diameter is more and here the diameter is less. So if the diameter is less, the area of cross section will also be less, right? So for this one, this is not uniform, okay. The uniform will be then in every part. If the diameter is equal, the diameter is let us say 2 centimeter here, the diameter is 2 centimeter here, in every point the diameter is 2 centimeter, then I can say it has a uniform area of cross section, okay. If it is changing, somewhere it is 2 centimeter, somewhere it is 1.5 centimeter, and some place it is 2.5 centimeter, means there is increase and decrease or change of the diameter, then I can say the area of cross section is decreasing. I hope you know what area of cross section means, right? Okay, this marker I can cut it in two ways. One is along its length, okay. If I cut it along its length, the area that you will see from this side, okay, the area that is longitudinal area, because I have cut it along the length. Or else I can, what I can do, I can cut it like this, okay, cross sectionally. Do you understand this one? If I cut it this way, at first I was cutting is this way, and that was longitudinal, and now I'm cutting in this way. Now you will see an area from this side, it will be like a circle. That is the area of cross section. Okay, okay. Then, okay, and they are saying the length is much greater than its area of cross section. You can see the area of cross section of a wire. The wire is very thin, right? The area of cross section, this circle is very small, but the length of the wire, oh my god, it is very long, right? It's much greater than the area of cross section or the diameter, you can say. So in this type of string, both longitudinal and transverse waves can be produced. Yes, we can produce both longitudinal and transverse wave. Longitudinal wave is produced when a wet flannel or chamois leather covered with resin is rubbed with a string along its length. Okay, that means actually longitudinal wave, for that one it needs to move in this way, right? Okay, for transverse wave it needs to move up and down. If you remember, we studied this one in the grade 10. Acha. So again, when long flexible thin string or wire is stretched between two fixed points, they are discussing about the figure point 9.11. Okay, here you can see that both sides are fixed, right? Both sides are rigid, and in between we have fixed one wire. You might think that, sir, I can see there is two wire. Actually it is not one, two wires, it is one wire. When I make it vibrate, it will look like this. Okay, basically it is like this. At first I fixed it, okay, okay, then I hold it and pull it and leave. So what will happen? It will vibrate. Sometimes it will be like this, and when it comes down, you will see it like this. Okay, so this is the figure they have drawn. Okay, let's go through the lines. We are reading 552 page, the last paragraph. Again, when long, flexible, and thin string or wire is stretched between two fixed points, okay, and is pulled perpendicularly to its length. See, the length is this one, perpendicular to that is this, right? So along perpendicular direction, we will pull it, then leave it. It will go up and down. So, and let it go. Transverse wave is produced. Yes, we can see there will be some crest and trough. Okay, whenever there is crest and trough, we can say this is a long transverse wave. The transverse wave produced in a stretched string travel with a fixed velocity towards both ends. তুমি মাঝখান থেকে ভাইব্রেশনটা ক্রিয়েট করছো, সো মাঝখান থেকে ওয়েভটা দুই দিকে ছড়ায় যাবে, ওকে, দুই এন্ডের দিকে যাবে। আচ্ছা, the transverse wave produced in a stretched string travel with a fixed velocity towards both ends of the string, and after reflection at the fixed end return. Okay, তোমাদের যদি মনে থাকে something, some is anything coming to your mind? We studied a special type of wave in this chapter only. Okay, we will send a wave and we will get a reflection of the wave. The original wave and the reflected wave, both of them will produce a special type of wave. What is that wave?
Node and antinode.
One video.
Sir, resonance?
Not resonance. Didn't I show you one video?
Nodes and antinodes are typically.
Nodes and antinodes are being produced. Where?
Stationary wave.
A stationary wave, right? Okay, one wave we are sending and a reflection is coming back, so both of them are creating a standing wave. Saman, ভুলে গেলা? হবে ভাষায় পড়তেছ না মনে হয় এগুলা, আগের গুলা রিভিশন দিতে থাকতে হবে, নাহলে বুঝবে না তো। So এর পরের লাইনটাতেই লেখা আছে, দেখো, as a result a stationary wave is produced and the string starts to vibrate. We have less than 10 minutes, no problem. After that we will start another class again, as we have 2 periods in a row. Okay, let us continue. So the string starts to vibrate since the end of the strings are tied firmly to fixed points, so there are no vibration. This one is to be understood very properly. Okay, দেখো এই যে দুইটা পয়েন্ট ফিক্সড ওখানে, তাই না? তুমি চাইলেও এখানে নোড, সরি, অ্যান্টি নোড ক্রিয়েট করতে পারবে না। অ্যান্টি নোড কোনটাকে বলি আমরা? যেখানে ম্যাক্সিমাম ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট হয়, তাই না? আর যেখানে কোনো ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট হয় না সেই পয়েন্টগুলোকে নোড বলি। তো দুই সাইডে দুইটা নোড ক্রিয়েট হবে, এটা ফিক্সড। মাঝখানে যতগুলাই অ্যান্টি নোড থাক না কেন, মাঝখানে এক্সট্রা নোড থাকলে অসুবিধা নেই, বাট ওই দুইটা পয়েন্টে কখনো অ্যান্টি নোড ক্রিয়েট হবে না, বিকজ দে বোথ আর ফিক্সড। ওকে, আচ্ছা, so this is what they are saying. Since the ends of the string are tied firmly to fixed point, so there are no vibration at this point. That means these are nodes. Nodes কোনটাকে বলবো, যেখানে কোনো ভাইব্রেশন হবে না। Okay, because they are fixed, tightly attached. Acha, then at the midpoint of the string, antinode is produced. This is very much clear, right? If you see in the middle, see, antinode has been produced. Okay, now the tone produced due to this vibration is called fundamental. দেখো তো মিনিমাম এতটুকু তোমার ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি দিতেই হবে যদি এটাকে ভাইব্রেট করতে চাও, তাই না? এর থেকে বেশি যদি দাও তাইলে কি হবে, সেগুলো তোমাদের এই যে এ বি সি ডি 9.11 এর মধ্যে দেখো কয়টা ফিগার দেয়া আছে, 4টা ফিগার দেয়া আছে, এ বি সি ডি, তাই না? তো A represents the fundamental tone because there is only one antinode, and in the second one you will see that there are two antinode, and you know that I already showed you, if I want to increase the number of antinode, then what will happen, I have to increase the frequency, right? So now what has happened, the frequency has become doubled. Okay, this will take place, what, this scenario will take place sorry,
ওই সাইড থেকে দেন এখন ওই সাইড থেকে
Yes, now you can see that there are two antinode and three nodes. Okay, so two antinode means the frequency has been doubled from here. Okay, and when we will get three antinode, the frequency has been tripled. Now if this is the fundamental one and the frequency of this one is doubled, then I can say this is octave or second harmonic. Okay, second harmonic is called octave. Okay, no problem. So this is the fundamental tone, the double of the fundamental tone will give us octave, or we can say it as it is double multiplied into 2, then it is second harmonic. When we will have three antinode, then we will say the frequency has been tripled, so this is third harmonic. Okay, likewise we can continue. Okay, anybody has any doubt? The frequency of this fundamental is the minimum, so that is why this is known as first harmonic. First harmonic is the fundamental one, right? If more than one antinodes are produced, the overtones are produced. Yes, the
স্যার
other
ফান্ডামেন্টাল টোনের মধ্যে কি কোনো ভাইব্রেশন নাই?
আছে না, ভাইব্রেশন না থাকলে এটা অ্যান্টিনোড কিভাবে ক্রিয়েট হবে? টোন মানে কি, দেয়ার ইজ ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি, বাট ইট ইজ দ্য মিনিমাম লোয়েস্ট ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি, বা এরপরে বাকি যেগুলো ক্রিয়েট করব সেগুলো হচ্ছে এগুলো থেকে বড় হবে। সো দ্য মিনিমাম, হ্যাঁ, ভাইব্রেশন যদি না থাকে তাহলে তো সোজা তারটা একদম সোজা হয়ে থাকবে,
তাহলে কোনো ফান্ডামেন্টাল
ওই সময় তো কোনো ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি নেই, তাই না? তো কোনো টোন কিভাবে আসবে? আচ্ছা, if we are clear about the figure 9.11, then we can discuss about the article 9.22, that is laws of transverse vibration of a stretched string. Okay, oh yeah, the time is almost about to be finished, so let me end this meeting here. Okay, I will drink a glass of water and we will start the next class within 5 minutes, inshallah. Okay, you can also take a little break, 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, everyone please join again. Thank you.